Hey guys, I'm talking to Basset. I'm gonna introduce you to this car that's pretty sick. I got a lot of good shots of him, and I have no idea what it is. It's some kind of old school four-door Toyota with the SR20, and I think it's really dope. So this is him, and this is the owner. So tell me, let me back up. What kind of car is this?
This is a 1977 Toyota Corolla.
Toyota Corolla. This thing is freaking gnarly. Tell me what the engine setup, what's going on here?
It's pretty much just a stock red top SR20 with basic mods, front mount intercooler, intake, boost controller up to around 12 psi on the stock T25.
Wow, you're rocking the stock T25?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive what you were doing out there.
Thank you.
And he said that he drove all the way out from Seattle?
Yeah.
How many days did it take you to get here?
We road trip with a couple friends, so we took our time. We came down on Wednesday. It's Friday now, so a couple days.
Okay, so you were staying out here somewhere?
Yeah, I'm actually moving down to San Diego.
Oh, okay,
so
cool.
I got my truck packed with all my pretty much all my shop stuff.
Oh, cool. So you have a shop? Is that what you do?
Well, like kind of just more personal.
Okay.
I don't work on other people's cars.
So basically, and in a T20, it's a black top, right? Because that's the fins.
It's weird. I think it's a second. A friend of mine was telling me there was like a early red top and then a later red top with the fins.
That makes sense because I've seen that a lot.
Yeah,
I've seen that a lot. So here's the front mount intercooler. It's like a little one that's tucked away, which is pretty gnarly.
I can't remember what it's off of. I think it's for like a Mini Cooper or something.
It's sick. And you're running the stock MAF still.
Yeah, factory MAF.
Manual boost controller.
Even an NBC.
He even has like the stock heat show. I've never seen that on SR swaps. Was that a must for you, or you just like?
Just came with it. Got the motor from JDM Engine Corps.
Okay.
Sent it out to me last year. Did the swap in pretty much all through last winter.
Okay.
Got it done in May of 2016. So it's still pretty, well, less than a year on it still.
Okay. And wow, you have like a crazy Willwood like
proportioning valve.
A proportioning valve. I don't even know what that's called, but
yeah, the rear end is a Toyota 8-inch pickup rear end. So I ended up converting it to disc brakes. So it's got Lincoln Mark IV rotors and Chevy Monte Carlo calipers. Okay. It's a quad caliper setup.
Okay.
So when I converted over to caliper setup in the rear, I had to do.
Okay. Yeah, because then it'd be all off.
Brake stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the master cylinder is also
factory master.
That's a factory master?
Yeah, factory master and factory clutch master.
And what are you doing for suspension? Is this on springs or something?
It's on it's double wishbone front end and leaf spring rear end. So it's like super difficult to find parts for. Really? So it's right now it's just on some like cut springs and pretty much down on bumps. So the suspension's pretty garbage, I'll be honest. I just haven't had, there's nothing I can really do other than put it up on blocks and work on it for like a few months and convert it over to something else. Why
was this car ripping it with like it's mind-blowing? A stock T25, stock SR, 200 and something horsepower. I don't know on 10 pounds, maybe a little more. 10 pounds, right?
Around 12.
12 pounds.
Yeah.
Ripping it. I'm assuming this is power to weight ratio, maybe.
Yeah, I mean it weighs around 2,300. It's got full FD spec roll cage from Level Ride. Okay. It's got door bars with anti-intrusion bars.
And I've heard
Level Ride Concepts did a great job with the cage.
Okay. I've heard by having a cage in your car, like drifting before having a cage and then having a cage, the car gets a lot more grippier. Oh yeah, it stiffens the entire chassis up. There's not as much play and like what's it called, flex in the chassis as it used to be. Everything feels a lot more solid. So would you say like you would need more power to, can you open this one or no? Yeah. Do you need more power to have a cage, or it helps to slide because it's stiffer? What's your opinion on that? I think it just helps in general. I mainly wanted the cage to do Pro-Am at Evergreen Speedway in Monroe, Washington. Okay. And on top of that, the safety as well, because running the banks out at Evergreen gets a little sketchy sometimes. When do you know Roland Gallagher? Yeah, actually I do know Roland Gallagher. Yeah. A friend of mine. Years before I started my YouTube channel, I was pitching a TV show about drifting, and I found it. I came across him somewhere, and we were gonna do the pilot with him. So if you're watching,
Hey, Roland.
Came across one of your friends. We don't talk anymore, but I follow him every once in a while on Instagram.
Yeah, I was standing with him out like a couple weeks ago at Evergreen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I met him when he had a coupe, and it was like almost this color, but like a green.
Oh, okay.
And then he had some like fat like bronze wheels or something. Yeah. So what's going on back here? Is this stripped down?
Yeah, pretty much cut it out. Just running a Summit Racing fuel cell, no name brand. What's it called? Surge tank.
Okay.
Dual Bosch 044 pumps.
Oh,
so
wow.
one lift pump and then one feed pump. Or one lift feed. Yellow top Optima battery.
Okay. And then is this like fiberglass or something? Or
no, it's the factory fenders, the quarter panels.
Okay.
Yeah, they got pretty beat up from a lot of wall taps at Evergreen, but the paint job is about less than a month old now, so I was able to smooth it out the best I could.
And then you got like an angle iron bumper.
Some scrap metal I had laying around, and I'm like, I don't want to buy DOM. I'm just gonna use some scrap metal I had laying around.
All right, let me just do a backup shot so they can see what it is, and we'll wrap it up. Oh, what wheels are you running, real quick?
So those are BBS RSs, 15 by 9 3/4 in the front, and then just some Ultra 50/51s in the rear, 15 by 8s. And then, yeah, pretty much my rears are I have 6 Ultras and then 4 American Racing, like Jeep wheels.
Okay.
I got 195/50 Ironmans in the rear.
Okay.
Then Dunlop Dureza C2s up front, Star Specs.
Okay, cool. Hey man, I appreciate it a lot for sharing your car with us.
Appreciate it.
I'll send you a link when we put the video up so you can check it out.
Sweet.